I just negotiated an amazing real estate deal, and I'm ready to celebrate. Quite frankly, I don't even know how I pulled it off. I always work hard for my clients. I would love to help you find a home. Now, I like to give a thank you gift to anybody I do business with because I'm honored that you put your faith in my abilities. Today, we have to decide what gift I would select for my friend. However, because I offer complete discretion for my clients, I won't be mentioning who this is, but we have to help decide on the perfect gift for when they buy a home with me. Yes, I'm talking to you, mystery person. If you went to high school with me in Ohio, from college in Bowling Green, maybe you worked at the bank with me as a project manager, building schools or office buildings. You may have known me as the mayor of a small ski town in Colorado. Background story for all my other friends. My friend likes to post the wine that they're drinking on social media. And I personally enjoy seeing them do this because I also have a wine hobby. You might say I'm a wine spectator. For example, they were recently drinking Stag's Leap wine cellars. The founder of this winery is kind of famous, Warren Winiarski. I think that's how you pronounce it. In 1976, he won a blind tasting called the Judgment of Paris against the top Bordeaux wineries. This put Napa Valley on the world map. In fact, a bottle of 1973 Stag's Leap wine cellars sits in the Smithsonian Institute, along with 101 other American icons like Chuck Berry's Gibson guitar, the Spirit of St. Louis airplane, and Neil Armstrong's spacesuit. Of course, my friend was drinking a much younger version. This one is from 2007, and it has Warren's name on it right here, because this is the last vintage before he sold the Stag's Leap winery. Aged to perfection in my personal wine cellar. Or maybe this one from 2004. Have you ever experienced a wine that was 16 or 17 years old? So, my mystery friend, here's deal number one. You let me help you buy a home by the beach. This is yours. A very fine choice. But you know, property values are so sky high in Napa Valley, primarily because of Warren Winiarski. Paying the mortgage on a property in Napa is usually reflected in the price of the wine. So why not go straight to Bordeaux, where we do have the best wines in the world, and the chateau's already paid for? So let's see what's behind curtain number 2. Ponte Canet 2004. It hails from the Pauillac region. Pardon my French. This is basically grown on the same plateau as Lafite Rothschild, arguably the best wine in the world. And this is grown right down the street. That's option number 2. I probably wouldn't be a good realtor if I didn't give you choices, right? Option number 3 is also, really right next door to the best wine in the world. I think it's pronounced Chateau d'Armagnac. Again, I don't speak French. This is the 2003 vintage. It's like drinking a bouquet of roses. You want to have a romantic dinner in your new house by the pool? Mystery person, this is for you. On a side note, in 1855, Napoleon tried to have experts rank all the wineries in Bordeaux. They have a system. So at the bottom, there's Bordeaux. One level up from there is Bordeaux Superior, which is better. Then there's Grand Cru, which is the highest category. But even higher is Grand Cru Class. And within the Grand Cru Class, they divide it into 5 growths. The first growth is the best wine in the world. And there are only 5 wineries in that category. Like Chateau Latour, which is like $1,500 a bottle, if you can find it. There are 11 wineries in the second growth and so forth. This Chateau d'Armagnac 2003 is a 5th growth. There are only 17 wineries in that category. And this one really is right next door to one of the best wineries in the world. As they say, it's all about the soil that it's grown in. Like in real estate, you want to buy right next door to the best house on the street. It's like drinking a bouquet of roses, and because it's been aged almost 18 years, it's so velvety smooth. It's got all these subtle flavors, licorice, toasted herbs. Romantic dinner by the pool? Right here. Which brings us to option 4. This is a 2005 Chateau de Saône. You can see the dust on this bottle. This is from Margaux. There are some people that do not believe that Lafite Rothschild is the best wine in the world. As in real estate, it's all about location, location, location. Chateau Margaux is another valley and another hill over. Some people say Lafite is for lovers and Margaux is for fighters. I think there's a loss in the French translation. Margaux is for doers people of action. Some people would rather live in a bungalow by the beach, and other people would rather live on the other side of the island so they can have a boat dock. Beach or boat? Margot is bold and complex. The aroma includes cherries and cloves, old cedar wood that's been burned slightly. You can completely taste the soil it's been grown in. Truffles, blackberry, blackcurrant, a very elegant tannin cradling these flavors. Everyone needs to drink a really good Margot at least one time in your life. Like living in a luxurious hotel, to splurge just one time, just to feel what it's like. To wake up in the morning with the sun rising over the beach, right outside your door. This Chateau de Saône is a third growth. It will age extremely well in a wine cellar. And like property values, gets better with time. This one is from 2005. Back then, they said the 2005 was the blockbuster vintage of the century. There were only 8,500 cases made. That's it. Just like there's only so many houses that can exist along the beach. So, mystery person, if you trust me enough to help you buy a home near St. Pete Beach, you can pick which one of these you would like as your gift. You've no doubt had better wine in your Instagram life. But these are not too shabby. They're all fabulous choices. For all my friends up north who might be thinking about moving to the beach, I'll offer you the same deal. You can pick any one of these, or until my extensive wine cellar runs out. But right now we're voting on what will be our mystery friend's thank you gift. Just let me know. If you like this story, like it. If you love the story, you gotta click share.